I don't know whether he is or isn't. I don't know what he is doing or isn't doing. And that isn't my problem with him. You know what I'm saying? My problem with him is the disregard and disrespect for black lives and all of the rhetoric that he spews that galvanizes.
What's an example?
The very fine people on both sides.
Oh, I'd love to elaborate on that.
Now, you can say what. Now, this is the thing. I can give you credit for being exceptionally smart and intelligent, or I can deal with you as though you are exceptionally dumb and unintelligent. But I can't hop back and forth and do both. So, a person who is exceptionally smart and intelligent, they would know saying something like that would lend itself to the opinion of adversity to the people who are the most oppressed and have been the most disenfranchised throughout American history. So you can't say, oh, well, he just said that and he didn't mean it that way, unless you want me to assume or expect him to be exceptionally dumb and unintelligent.
Well, that's the thing about Trump is that, let me see, that's a huge issue right there. I had a reporter, Millie Weaver, who went to cover that. Well, the liberal media covered it too, and Millie Weaver is a libertarian. She's not even a Republican. Mm-hmm. And she got there because it was a big event. They said there was going to be this big battle. Well, that's what you cover in the news. Mm. And she got put on the news as a white supremacist because she's sitting there covering the whole demonstration. The Antifa shows up in mask. Mm-hmm. You can't even tell who they are. Yeah. And then you've got hundreds of reporters. You've got more reporters, a lot of them white, who are there covering this big melee that's about to happen. That's what a reporter does. That's going to go viral. Sure. You want to cover that. And then they aim cameras they go, look at all these white people, and half of them were the people there covering it. It's totally crazy. Okay. And that happened to my reporter. Mm-hmm. And so, yes, I saw the clip out of what Trump said. If you watch the whole press conference, I'm not even defending it. If you watch, because those words, you could certainly see how people have an issue with it.
When you say those words, you know what those words mean if you are exceptionally intelligent. Or you are exceptionally unintelligent and you're dumb. So it's either you didn't know what you were saying and you're exceptionally dumb, or you did know what you're saying.
And it's a dog whistle. Yeah, let me expand on what I'm saying. I'm not an apologist for Trump. And what I'm trying to explain is you had the police and you had Antifa. And then you had the white supremacists and all these people who were going to have this event. And there are real white supremacists in this country, and that exists. But I could show you, if I had the time, where the Southern Poverty Law Center and all these other organizations have been caught going and not just infiltrating these groups, but creating them and hyping them up and finding mentally ill people to follow them over and over again. And I can tell you that of the 5 leaders of those groups, I had a couple of them on to tell them they were feds. Okay. Those individuals, their parents all work for Obama and Hillary, and they just a year before worked for Hillary, and then suddenly they're walking around in 1930s Nazi outfits doing all this, and then there's a big clash, and then America can now fight with itself. What I'm saying is the deep state is on record in WikiLeaks. In Germany, the London Guardian reports that most of the white supremacist groups end up being the German government that then have them go out and do atrocities so they can then sit there and divide the people. I mean, it's the oldest trick in the book. And
divide and conquer is definitely the oldest trick in the book, and I don't doubt that.
Sure, but you're on what Trump said.
I don't dispute that. No, I'm not necessarily even just on what he said. I'm on what he represents.